Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Golden Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Gophers offense will get the first crack at it here. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Rides to back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So California's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They're going back to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Golden Gophers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 10. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal, getting a lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And it slips just inside. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback and down. At the 20. Okay, ready? DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end round there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Minnesota! Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And that's another first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Brown will throw it. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the gone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bear! Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the shot. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Golden Gophers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. To the air, it's Lindsey. Get it out on the screen. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Go.
On the set. 42
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Golden Gophers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Golden Gophers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Powers forward. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. Push down for the tackle. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Gets away. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Running into the open space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Finds some fresh air. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Got his man on the outside. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab right down the middle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return. What a play to get the football back.
On the set.
Just about a half minute to play in the 1st half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
It's Cole. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Going with the counter play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Wiggles. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one. They're just playing with a ton of intensity.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well give it to him again. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first three periods. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Lindsey. Working that left side now. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Golden Gophers are facing third and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there. The QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch down the right side. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Gives it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Minnesota! They've moved out front here in the fourth.
great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time.
Brown will throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 50. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scrambling away. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He tries to take the top off. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Goal.
On the set.
Might be changing the route. Brown wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. From the gun. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. One-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Golden Gophers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running and he ran. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Get set.
Brown will throw it. He's taking the deep shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Throws to the wide out. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and